How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be talking about what's next in MLB The Show 21. What are the developers going to be talking about over the next month or so before they actually reveal anything brand new in MLB The Show 21? So we have this graphic in regards to pre-ordering the Jackie Robinson edition of the game. I'll go ahead and hide the face cam so we can see the entire screen, and I'll talk a little bit about what these features mean. I was also able to clear up a couple of questions that I had. So if we take a look at the pre-order bonuses, we are going to get a Diamond Choice Pack, couple Gold Choice Packs, depending on which version you purchase. I purchased the Digital Deluxe Edition, and I played MLB The Show 20. So I'm actually going to get 6 Gold Choice Packs, one of those being a loyalty reward, and 2 Diamond Choice Packs. Now, if we take a look at the pack descriptions, this lists that the show packs are the regular standard packs. Those will consist of 4 players and 1 assorted item, which is like an equipment, maybe a stadium, or maybe even a collectible for the universal profile. But we will also have, or at least we have an idea of what's in the Gold Choice Pack as well as a Diamond Choice Pack. The Gold Choice Pack will have a player and an equipment item. It could be, a flashback player. It could be a live series gold. And an additional equipment item will certainly help you build your Road to the Show player or your creative player in Diamond Dynasty. The Diamond Choice Pack will feature new legends and all-time greats. So potentially legends that we've already had in MLB The Show. Ball Player Pack, we have the mix of equipment items, bat skin, and ritual items, which is kind of like what I was talking about in the standard pack. We'll have one of those as well. Probably not as high of a tier like a gold or a diamond. But with that being said, this is the cover, right? The Digital Deluxe or the Deluxe Edition cover featuring the hat. The hat looks all right. I'll take another look at the screenshot that we have recently. I know they've tweeted out a couple different pictures of the hat, and I want to talk about, what's happening next in MLB The Show. What are they going to reveal next? And I'm getting there. I just wanted to kind of go over all of the information that we have so far, the stuff that's been revealed over the last couple of days, the added information that they've been tweeting out. But this is probably the most important screenshot within this video. We have the MLB The Show 21 feature premieres. That's the part that's cut off there at the top. Now, we will have, brand new features and updates to the game this year that separate MLB The Show 21 from the predecessor, MLB The Show 20. But they plan on revealing about 6 feature premieres, and the first one will be released in March. So we probably won't have too much information revealed until then. Hopefully we get a gameplay trailer that kind of hints at a few reveals, like some legends, some maybe some inside looks at a few of those features that they're going to be going into more of a deep dive talking about. I'm really excited for any information on the game, and I didn't really expect to see anything until the beginning of March. But now that the football season's kind of over, I was hoping that we would get, a little bit more information about the baseball season and about the brand new baseball game. But anyway, this is a screenshot of the hat. It is a snapback, right? They don't allow you to order a custom fitted hat with a specific size when you do purchase the game. I think that would be the next step. I do like this hat. However, I would like to see some color on it, as well as maybe the 42 logo in relation to Jackie Robinson. I think that would be pretty sweet. But it does look like a solid hat, a nice black one, and it will pretty much go with whatever clothes you decide to wear. But the next thing I wanted to talk about is Road to the Show. I would be extremely shocked if the developers went in a different direction with Road to the Show. I know that you will be able to create a 2-way star, which you could have already kind of completed in previous years by creating a starting pitcher in the National League and then using that player, to pitch and hit with. But now, since they've released a universal DH, that's not really an option. So I'm curious to see how will you be able to create a 2-way star player as both an outfielder or an infielder and a pitcher. But I really do like some of the setup that they have for Road to the Show, and they could honestly combine some of this right here, where you are selecting your player type or your player, strengths and weaknesses, and they combine this with missions and I guess developing your Road to the Show player / created player in Diamond Dynasty with this same exact method. They could go to more of a my career type of style where you have your Road to the Show player. You can also use him in Diamond Dynasty, but you have to grind Road to the Show in order to get him better, in order to unlock perks and certain things that allow him to play above his attributes, like we see some similarities with NBA 2K. Now, with that being said, some of these features are really awesome. As we're kind of picking our personality, as we're picking our perks and our archetype, our shelving unit back there will change to, I guess, some memorabilia that represents some things that we're choosing. So with that being said, MLB The Show developers really put a lot of time and effort into Road to the Show. I can't imagine that we would get any updates on this until middle of March. I would think they would reveal a gameplay trailer, talk about some features, talk about some legends, and then get into Road to the Show. But one thing I wanted to talk about in this video specifically is pitcher stamina. This is something that I hope is adjusted in next year's game. Pitcher stamina was something that was patched earlier on in the game cycle of MLB The Show 20. And I thought it just messed up the strategy behind using some pitchers, really just putting together a rotation. As you can see here, I threw 8 pitches. We lose connection. This is a game of ranked seasons. And now Jacob deGrom has below half stamina. I mean, he just threw 8 pitches in the game. Another thing that really bothers me, probably the thing that bothers me the most in MLB The Show, is the fact when you throw a perfect pitch, regardless of the pitcher's control attribute, regardless of how good they are in the game, they do not throw the ball where you want to 90% of the time. I would say it's about 50-50. And when I have a perfect input like we see here on the slider, there's no way this pitch should be thrown 2 feet above where I put it. And this is probably the number one thing that I hope is changed in Diamond Dynasty in MLB The Show 21. We're going to take a look at that pitch. You notice I put it at the bottom right quadrant. Here's a good example from MLB The Show 18, a game that's several years old. I went with the same exact pitch, same exact pitcher, to be honest with you. And here we got a blinking good feedback. Did not necessarily hit the hoop perfectly like I did in MLB The Show 20, but the pitch was still thrown in the general area. So all I'm looking for is that the pitch is kind of thrown in that quadrant somewhere, right? Maybe a little bit to the left, maybe a little bit to the right, maybe a little up, down, but not really if you get a perfect feedback on that pitch. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed this one, and that's what's upcoming here in MLB The Show 21. Have a good day, enjoy the Super Bowl, and peace out.